cross-legged on the yoga mat. Place your hands in Gyan Mudra with your thumb and pointer finger lightly touching on each hand. Lift up tall through your spine and softly close your eyes. Keep breathing slowly and deeply, finding your own comfortable breathing rhythm. Inhale slowly and exhale to relax deeply. Listen to the sound of your breath. Let's get ready to start. Come to a comfortable seated position in easy pose. Place your palms over your knees, and we will begin torso circles. Sit up nice and tall, and begin to exhale, rounding your spine and tucking your chin as you lean back. Inhale, begin to make a circle with your spine, rolling the heart forward as you draw the shoulder blades back. Exhale to round the spine, tucking the chin and leaning back. Inhale as you slowly roll the heart forward. And exhale to round the spine, leaning back and tucking the chin. Close your eyes to be present with your body. Feel the breath synchronized with your movement as you slowly circle the spine. Reverse direction, staying with your breath. Find a comfortable pace and let your breath guide you through the circles. Warming up your hips, warming up your spine and shoulders. Enjoying your breath and preparing for your yoga practice. Inhale, return the spine to center. Plant your feet and rise to standing. Step to the top of your mat, finding Tadasana Mountain Pose. The feet are hip-width apart and the toes are spread. Inhale, raise the arms overhead and gaze up at the palms. Exhale, spread the arms and hinge at the hips, coming to standing forward fold. Gently bend the knees and relax your head all the way down. Turn your head a few times each direction to relax the neck. Take a few more breaths in your forward fold. Inhale, raise the spine up to a halfway lift, and exhale, step the right foot back to a lunge, gently lowering the right knee to the mat. Make sure the left knee is lined up over the ankle. Inhale, rise up and bring the arms overhead. Bend the elbows, grabbing each elbow with the opposite hand. Open the shoulders and chest as you breathe. Sink your hips toward the mat. stay with your breath. Release the arms and bring palms together at your heart center. Exhale, twisting to the left. Bring your right elbow outside the left knee with palms at heart center. If you'd like, you can tuck the right toes under and lift that knee off the mat. Or you can keep the right knee relaxed on the ground. Press the right elbow against the left knee to twist through the spine. Exhale, lower the right knee back to the mat and untwist, coming to center. Inhale and begin to straighten your left leg, lining your hips up over the right knee. Lift your left toes toward the ceiling, flexing the ankle. If you need more support, grab your blocks and place them under each hand. Line the blocks up directly under your shoulders. Hips are lined up over the right knee. Fold over the left leg until you feel the stretch in your left hamstrings. Keep lifting the left toes and breathe slowly as you relax into the stretch. Inhale, raise the spine. And exhale, bend the left knee, coming back to a low lunge. Bring the blocks off to the side of your mat. Inhale, step the right foot forward to standing forward fold. And exhale, relax your head down. Inhale, raise the spine to halfway lift. And exhale, step the left foot back to runner's lunge, lowering the left knee gently to the mat. Line the right knee up over the ankle, and inhale, raise the arms overhead. Grab the elbows with each hand and sink the hips toward the mat. Breathe as you stretch the hips and open the shoulders. Release the arms and place palms together at the heart center. Exhale, twist to the right, bringing the left elbow outside the right knee, palms together at your heart center. You can tuck the left toes under to lift the back knee off the mat, or keep it resting on the ground. Press the left elbow against the right knee to twist. Keep breathing. Release the left knee back to the mat and return to center. Inhale and begin to straighten your right leg. Line the hips up over the left knee. Flex your right ankle, lifting the toes toward the sky. If you need more support under your hands, place your blocks under the shoulders, palms flat on the blocks. Fold your spine over the right leg, feeling the stretch in your hamstrings. Feel supported as you breathe and relax into the stretch. flexing the right toes and focusing on your breath. Inhale, lift the spine up, and exhale, bend the right knee, returning to a low lunge. Place the blocks off to the side. Lift the left knee and step forward to standing forward fold. Exhale, release your spine down and relax your head and neck. Take a few breaths here in standing forward fold. Inhale and raise the spine up, sweeping the arms overhead, touching the palms together. Exhale, bring the hands to your heart center. From mountain pose, bring the weight into your left foot and bend the right knee, grabbing the inside of the right foot with your right hand. Raise the left arm and begin to kick the right foot back into your hand as you hinge forward. Reach the left arm out and keep pressing the right foot into your hand for balance. Feel the left foot grounded on the mat and slow down your breath. Inhale, rise back up, release the right foot. From mountain pose, bring the weight into your right foot and bend the left knee, grabbing the inside of the foot with your left hand. Raise the right arm and kick the left foot back into your hand as you hinge forward, reaching the right arm out. Focus on your breath as you press the left foot into your left hand. Reach the right arm out. With control, inhale, rise back up and release your left foot. From mountain pose, inhale and sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, hinge at the hips, coming to standing forward fold. Inhale, step the left foot back to runner's lunge. Plant the palms and lift the right foot off the ground, setting the knee and shin back down on the mat for pigeon pose. Feel your weight centered from right to left and your hips even. Untuck the left toes. Turn your heart to face forward. And exhale, relax your torso down. Touch your forehead to the mat, or if it doesn't comfortably reach, rest your forehead on a block, your arms, or your stacked fists or palms. Take a few slow, relaxing breaths in pigeon pose. Feel your body getting heavier with every breath. From pigeon pose, plant the palms and press yourself up. Sit off to the right side and bring your left leg forward. Cross the left leg over the right, stacking your knees as best as you can. Bring your heels close to your hips. If this pose is challenging for your hips, feel free to grab a block, placing it under your sitting bones for more support. Bring the heels in toward the hips with the knees stacked. Raise the right arm overhead, bending the elbow. Reach the left arm back, seeing if you can touch fingertips with each hand. If you can't touch fingertips, grab your strap in the right hand. Bend the right elbow, dangling the strap down your back, and reach your left hand back to grab the other end of the strap. Scoot your hands as close together as they can on the strap, and inhale, sitting up very tall. Point your right elbow straight up toward the sky and relax your hips and shoulders as much as you can. Exhale, release the strap and straighten your legs. Bend the knees and remove the block from under the hips, coming to standing forward fold. Step the right foot back to runner's lunge. Lift the left foot off the ground and place the knee and shin on the mat for pigeon pose. Balance your weight from right to left and even the hips. Untuck the right toes, facing your heart forward. Exhale, relax the chest down, resting your forehead on the mat, on a block, on your palms, arms, or fists. Breathe slowly and deeply, as if you could breathe all the way down into the hips, relaxing a little more with each exhale. Plant the palms and press yourself back up. Bring the right leg forward and cross the right leg over the left, stacking the knees as much as you can and bringing the heels toward the hips. If you have tight hips, place a block under your sitting bones for more support. Bring the heels close to the hips with the knees stacked and aligned. Raise the left arm overhead and bend the elbow, bringing the palm to your back. Bend the right elbow, reaching your fingertips to touch. If the fingertips don't touch, grab your strap in the left hand. Bend the left elbow, dangling the strap down your back, and bend the right elbow, grabbing the other end of the strap with your right hand. Bring the hands close together and sit up nice and tall. Keep the heart lifted and the left elbow pointed toward the ceiling. Relax the hips and breathe. Release the strap and set it off to the side. Remove the block from under your hips. Extend your legs out, coming to staff pose. Bend your knees and place your feet on the floor. Lift the feet so the shins are parallel to the ground and extend your arms out in line with your legs. Pull the belly button toward the spine, engaging the abdominal muscles in boat pose. For an extra challenge, you can straighten the legs and gaze between the ankles. Keep the shoulders relaxed and the breath steady. Exhale, bend the knees, bringing the feet back down. Straighten your legs on the ground and come to lie down flat on your back. Have your blocks ready for supported bridge pose. Bend your knees, planting the feet, and place one block between the thighs. Squeeze the knees together to keep the block in place. Bring your heels close to your glutes so your fingertips could touch the heels. Exhale and press into the feet, lifting the hips off the ground. Roll the spine up to bridge pose. Grab the second block and place it horizontally under your sacrum, the flat bone at the back of your pelvis. This block can be at any height, low, medium, or high, but it should be horizontal under your low back. The block should be comfortable, and the arms should be flat on the ground with the palms facing down. Keep the knees squeezing around the other block and relax your low back. Lift the chin slightly and relax the collarbones down. Keep the breath steady and enjoy the support of the block under your low back. Lift the hips off the block. Set it off to the side and hold the hips in bridge pose for a few more breaths. Squeeze the knees around the second block and squeeze the glutes, planting the palms. Exhale and slowly roll the spine back to the floor. Remove the block from between your knees and come to lie down flat on your back. Take a few deep breaths lying flat on your back. Have one block next to you for our next pose. Bring the legs straight overhead. Hinge at the hips and roll the spine off the ground, kicking the legs overhead. Bend the elbows, bringing the hands onto the low back. To use a block for support, place it just under your shoulder blades, letting your spine rest on the edge of the block. Bring your arms down, palms facing the floor. Your toes will hover off the mat, and your back will rest softly on the block. Close your eyes and keep your breath slow and steady. Keep the chin lifted slightly. Relax your legs and hips. Slowly remove the block from under your back and begin to roll down one vertebra at a time, resting the hips on the ground and extending the legs all the way out. Take a breath, resting your body on the mat. Bend your elbows, raising your hands with your arms close to your sides. Flex your toes toward the sky, engaging your leg muscles. Press the elbows down to the floor to lift the chest off the ground. Gently tuck your head back and rest your crown on the floor. Keep your toes lifted and your legs engaged. Keep pressing down with the elbows to lift your heart in fish pose. Breathe steadily. Make sure your head and neck feel supported. Press down into the elbows and tuck the chin, lowering your back onto the mat. Lie down flat on your back for final relaxation, Shavasana. Bring your arms down at your sides with the palms facing up, as the shoulder blades lie flat on the floor. Let your feet fall open naturally as the legs become heavy and relaxed. Close your eyes and let the eyelids feel heavy, the eyes sinking back into their sockets. Feel the eyebrows spread apart as the forehead relaxes. Relax the jaw hinge as the lips slightly part. The upper teeth rest gently on the lower lip. Feel the tongue relaxing back into the throat. Relax the temples and the scalp. Let the shoulders and neck feel relaxed. Arms and legs feel heavy. Hips and back are relaxed on the mat. The belly gently rises and falls with the breath. Allow yourself to let go completely. Rest deeply and float away to a beautiful place of peace and stillness. Thank you for practicing this daily yoga video. Namaste.